How's it going, everyone? Your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, I want to address something that happened recently. Now, I do understand that this issue has since been resolved as of me making this video, but it still doesn't change the fact that it happened in the first place, and that something like this could happen to your favorite creator at any moment's notice. So if you guys are not aware of what happened, allow me to fill you guys in with some cliff notes. Basically, Mxr Plays' main channel got briefly terminated out of the blue without any warnings or strikes. They made a video to fill in the blanks when it comes to this situation on their second channel titled, "YouTube removed our channel from their platform." And you know something? This is not the first time that Mxr Plays has had to deal with bullshit situations courtesy of YouTube. There was a whole situation with Juke and Media trying to extort them out of money, which wasn't entirely YouTube's fault, but the rest of the things I'm about to list off is YouTube's fault. From being age restricted for no reason to being demonetized for no reason, and now, even though they got their channel back, terminated for absolutely no reason. YouTube, my patience is growing very thin. You need to fix your fucking system now. You want to talk about your priorities for 2022? Well, here's a fucking priority. Fix your damn site. Fix the systems that are constantly being problematic for your content creators that actually disadvantage us instead of giving us tools to help us. How is it helpful when we get unfairly targeted by big corporations that don't know the first thing about fair use? How is it fair to us that we get wrongfully demonetized, wrongfully age restricted, and wrongfully terminated? Like, if this right here is happening to Mxr Plays, a big channel with around 2 million subscribers, then Lord only knows how many other channels are being affected by this in some way, shape, and form. There are channels I'm willing to bet my next paycheck on that are probably going through these type of issues that we aren't even made aware of. So if it's happening to Mxr Plays, I will bet my bottom dollar it's happening to other people. And that's not even the scariest bit about this situation. Luckily for Mxr Plays, they have a big enough audience to be able to cause a massive stir to get the attention of YouTube to the point where YouTube actually uses their dollar store brain and think, oh, wait a second now. Yeah, we did fuck up. Yeah, we did make a mistake. Let's go ahead and reinstate your channel. It's good that they have their channel reinstated. They did not deserve any form of termination or consequence whatsoever. But the part that worries me even more is that this is likely happening to a lot of other smaller channels that we are not aware of, that are not big enough to cause enough of a stir for YouTube to have their attention on. And with that being said, that person may have just wrongfully lost their life's work, whether it would be 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and for what? Because YouTube don't seem to give a fuck about their website unless you can produce them money. They don't give a fuck about the actual problems that the entirety of the community is shouting in their faces 100 times a fucking week. They only care about what can line their pockets with that good old green, i.e. commercial interests and celebrities with a lot of power. Point is, YouTube needs to prioritize the actual things that matter the most. That being the content creators that make their site go round every single day. And if there is an actual issue, well, that said content creator should be confidently able to have the tools to rectify said issue, or at least battle the issue. But the tools that we have are fucking useless. They are broken. It honestly feels like I'm having a conversation at this point with a fucking 2-year-old. Hell, I believe a 2-year-old would be able to understand things better than YouTube would. And it's a very, very scary comparison to make when you think about it, because YouTube is ran by adults, last I checked anyways. And these supposed adults are so tone deaf and so out of touch with the community that rather than listening to the vast majority of the community that bring forth actual harmful issues, they would turn around with some bullshit like, oh, well, we're gonna remove the dislikes. Nobody asked for that. Nobody wanted it. Like, if that's not an example of being out of touch and being tone deaf, I don't know what is. But I'm not sure what else I can say without repeating myself for the 100th time, and I do not like repeating myself. So I'm gonna end the video off here and say thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, people, and I'll see you guys in the next video.